Hey everybody, we're about to start the show, and this is where I want you to hit the share button. Let's see here, we've got 1 minute till showtime. My guys are setting up the stage right now, the studio. This is where you go ahead and hit the share button, because we got 50 seconds till showtime. I'll count us in. 46, 45, 44, 43. Help me. Thank you, Marcus Stamos. Mic check, very good. 39, 30. I need residual checks. 36. Thank you. 34, 33. Give me the air horn. Thank you. 30. Thank you. I always need my drink. 28. 25 seconds. Yes, thank you. Troll Patrol. I need the laptop. There we go. Perfect. 20, 19. Yes, don't forget to hit the share button. This is my share wig. Thank you for that. Thank you, Elliot. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. New shirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer rolls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am from Hickory, and I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. And if you're not, allow me to try and change that for you for the next hour or so. What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 101 of Country-ish, and we've got a sexy, stabby, smiley, prideful show for you today. My good buddy, very funny comedian RENO COLLIER going to zoom in. Best trends, we got Cal Penn in the news, Pete Davidson talk. There's a sex toy stabbing, and we're going to do a Goodwill hunting. This is episode 101, and normally at this moment, I would tell you that we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube, but I don't want to lie to you. We're not live. It's Monday night right now as I'm talking to you, November 1st. This is going to come out November 2nd on a Tuesday. But right now it's November 1st. And why am I doing that? That's because I have a gig. I'm actually employed. I got a job to do on Tuesday night. As you're seeing this, I'm probably on stage right now in Ladson, South Carolina, doing the Coastal Carolina State Fair. Doing a gig there. So that's why we're recording it early. But listen, still, I want you to leave comments. Just because I'm not live right now doesn't mean I'm not going to read your comments later. I totally am. So I want you to leave comments down here. Leave me I'll ask you a question. You leave the answer. And this will have to do with the small town news story. And I'm serious about this question. Have you ever been stabbed? Or have you ever stabbed someone? I feel like that's not a lot of people. I don't know many people who've been stabbed or even have stabbed someone. Maybe you do. Leave it in the comments section. And when I get back to my hotel room tonight, I'll read your comments. I'll like them and I'll respond, and maybe we'll talk about it on the next show. What do you think about that? Also, just because I'm not live doesn't mean I don't want you to share. All right? The share still is important. It is so important that I've come up with a thing. Now, I know you're thinking, well, John, if I hit the share button now, I might miss something that you do, and I don't want to do that. So what I've done is I got this wig, that I got Party City. It's a little share wig, and I look right down the barrel, and I beg you to stare. It's the share stare. Here we go. Do you believe in hitting the share button? Come on now. I believe that you should hit the arrow. It's pointing this way. Please hit it today. Hey. I don't know. I gotta work on the lyrics. It rhymed at the last minute. Thank you, Isaiah. That's a good boy over there. But we're also a regular podcast for your ear holes. You know, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it. We're on it, and we're growing a little bit. And that's because you guys are talking about us and writing reviews. We have a new iTunes review. We're going to read it here in a minute. But like I said, I'm on stage right now in Ladson, right outside of Charleston. Next gig, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt, Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise, baby. So yeah, it's probably too late if you're trying to get on the ship. It's probably too late. Not too late if you want to do the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I feel like you can get that done in one day. I don't know, but look. If you can't come this year, maybe come next year. It's amazing. This is the shirt. Can't wait to get on it. So that's what's up. All right. But yeah, I do have two interns over here. iTunes interns. I got two iTunes. They're doing the wave. One of them is Elliot, the intern. The other one's intern Isaiah. Looking good, boys. Now, since we're not going live, Isaiah, you have decided to. I've given you the responsibility of hitting the applause button and the sound effects. You're the sound effects guy. Thank you. And, Elliot, maybe you'll be a fact checker. All right. So if me and my co-host here, who I will announce in a second, once we get to talking about stuff, fact check us. Let us know if we're correct. Okay.
Will do.
And if I need some answers, you just Google stuff. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let me get to the man sitting across the table from me, a very handsome fellow, one of my best friends of all time, kind of famous. He is related to John Stamos from Full House. I'm talking about his little brother, Marcus Stamos. How are you?
How are you? Good to see you.
Good
Thank
to
you for
see
having me. And, speaking of the shirt.
Yes, sir.
I have one of those. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to wear mine on the cruise this year because I'm not going. So I do have a ticket for sale. But it's not going to be regular price.
Ticket.
A cruise ticket. Because I can't make it. So I have
wait
to get rid of my ticket.
Yeah. Now, are you just being funny, or do you really want to try and sell it?
I mean,
I don't know if you can. But
highest
maybe.
bidder, because it's last minute. Can we still get it? If you can't get a ticket, you can have mine for.
I wish you'd have said this before we started the show, because this is a legitimate question. I wish Johnny Poovey was here.
Yeah.
To answer it, because excuse me, I got a little tick on my throat. But so originally Stamos was going to go, can't go, wants to cancel his cabin. But
Yeah.
did you? Is it?
It's not canceled yet. It cannot be canceled until after the cruise sets sail.
Is that right?
That's right. So if anybody's out there that would like a ticket, let me know, and maybe we can hook you up.
This just in, not too late. Get the cabin Stamos was going to be in.
And it's ocean view.
It's ocean view.
Or whatever you call those, balcony or whatever.
Balcony, ocean view, yeah.
I went all
private
out.
balcony. Mm-hmm. I'll be doing comedy. We'll be doing a cocktail hour, meeting and greeting. We're going to do a night of karaoke. And we're going to Cozumel, Mexico, and we're going to Nassau, Bahamas, and it's 5 nights.
Sebastian will be there though, in my stead.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be. Look, a lot of people, unfortunately, for whatever reason, most people didn't like the vaccine, so they just chose not to do it. And they're not going. You do what you want to do. That's fine with me. But so that means there's less people going, more VIP treatment for those who did go. Everyone's getting a free ginger beard mask.
Going to get more attention from you.
More attention from me. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So
well, you guys have fun, and we'll see.
I'm bummed that you can't go. I did enjoy the last one that you were on.
Yeah, last year we got on right in the perfect time where right before all this mess started. So maybe next year we'll try again.
But we did have fun on our Halloween, didn't we?
We did.
Let's tell everybody what we did for Halloween.
No, you go.
Well, a couple things. All right. As you guys know, I was doing Sober October, right? Jody and I both were doing Sober October. No alcohol for 30 days. Now, I know there's 31 days in October, but we chose to take one night off so that we could drink for this night of fun and festivity. And now I'll just tell you this real quick, and I'm done. I probably won't keep doing this. My new thing is I'm not going to have a drink until Friday, the day that we fly out, if American Airlines doesn't cancel my flight.
Yeah, good luck.
That's another thing. Might not be driving, but that Friday on the day before the cruise, November the 5th, will be the next alcoholic beverage. But until then, I'm doing a new thing. Fasting till Friday.
What you gonna go do that
no
for?
No food to the cruise. Emergency, trying to shed weight real quick.
So you're going to eat a lot on the cruise, a lot of food.
Yeah, now look, it's been day one. Last night was Halloween night. Like I said, I told you today was Monday, but last night was Halloween, and it was baseball. It was football. It was a little bit hungover from the Saturday night. Right, I had a good time. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to eat whatever I want today. Got a pizza, pigged out, Domino's, good stuff. And as I'm eating the pizza, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fast. I'm going to do nothing but juice drinks, smoothies, and slim fasts all the way up until that Friday.
Okay, let's see how that
And
goes.
today is the first day. I've not eaten anything today, and I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm not in a good mood. I'm hangry.
I can guarantee that you probably don't have any energy either.
I have no energy. And this right here is a slim fast.
Wow. Yeah, but I don't know why you want to go and do that for.
To lose weight.
You look great. I mean, you're
I
doing.
know, but I've gone this far, and I do like challenging I'm getting into the setting a tiny dumb goal and seeing if I can do it as a test to myself. So that's why.
Okay.
I want to look good in pictures for the cruise.
So you think 4 days is going to make a difference?
I don't know, but I'm going to see what happens.
Think so. I really don't think it's going to matter.
Well, I think it's all about the diet.
Don't worry about you if you don't eat. Especially your mama now. Your mama's going to be worried about you.
My mom's doing it with me.
Now, she don't need to do that. She
I told her not
eat.
to. I'm like, what are you doing?
She don't weigh 85 pounds.
I know this, but she thinks she has a belly.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Betty, come on
Come on,
now.
Mama. You don't need to be doing this. But we got a blender, and we bought a bunch of fruit and vegetables.
Okay.
We're going to make all kinds of smoothies at the house, and we're going to give ourselves, we're going to drink whatever stuff we make of that thing. Not alcohol, but, smoothies.
Well, there's probably going to be a toilet paper shortage before too long, so that's good
what's
for
gonna happen.
you.
I will be on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but all that being said, Saturday night we had a good time. We went to Fork Restaurant in good old Hickory, and there was a murder mystery that we went to, and I can show you some pictures of our night at Fork Restaurant. Here's one. Is this up? Okay. There's me and Jody Boo Thing. Ain't she pretty?
Yes, she is. Very much.
So what we did, we thought we should match. And I know that she likes men wearing like kilts or kelts or whatever it's called. Yeah. And I thought, well, I'll try to buy one of them, but they didn't have it. And this is the next closest thing. And I do like Gladiator. And that outfit simply said Roman Emperor. So I got that. And I like the way it looks. And then Jody goes, oh, there's a female thing that goes with that. And so that's what we were. I was like a Julius
You're like a
Caesar salad guy.
Yeah. Look good. You had shin guards on too, so you could
Shin
skateboard.
guards. I could skateboard.
Yeah.
Play soccer. Not worry about my shins. Here we are at Fork Restaurant. And, had a good time. Then now we've moved on. Now we're at the Halloween Bash. A guy named Steve Shuvert, who lives in this town, puts on this party every year, raises money for certain charities. And this year it was the Homeless Ministries. And we went and had a good time. That's what we do. Me and Jody just randomly kiss each other here and there. What's the next one? This is all of us at Fork. And you've got me and Jody. You've got Keith and Julie. You've got Mark, Nicole. They're Ken and Barbie.
Yes.
And my brother and Stephanie, his wife, as Popeye and Olive Oil.
That was great.
And now, so I don't know if you know this, Isaiah. Who, can you guess all the characters in this picture? Like, obviously Jason is Popeye.
Right. And then his wife is Olive Oil.
Yeah. I just told you what Mark and Nicole are. What is Julie, the girl in the front of the picture? What is she?
Is she a s'more?
She's a s'more.
Very good.
Very good. Yeah, so
I know
she
you
made
can
her
do
own outfit, which I love. I love s'mores. But I think she was dreading it later on because, it takes up a lot of personal space. And when you're in a crowded situation, that thing's got corners on it.
Yeah,
And,
cut you.
Yeah, and it was irritating her, so she took that thing off halfway through the night. But it was a good creative outfit. I like it. Yeah, and then what is the guy behind her?
I have no idea.
He's the flame.
He's the fire.
He's the fire. When you make s'mores, you got to put it on a campfire. He's a campfire. He put gray smoke in his hair. And he got like a little fire on his shirt. So yeah, we had a great time. Fork did a good job. What did you think about the murder mystery?
Murder mystery was okay. The sound wasn't the best. So
Oh, look, and then here's one more picture.
There's Ken and Barbie.
Ken and Barbie. I liked the hand placement.
Yeah.
That you doing the actual Ken.
And the eyeballs. See the eyeballs?
Yeah. Yeah, and you're upright.
Yep.
Yep, very good.
Sound was not the best. You do trying to listen to the story of the guy. The people tell us about the murder. Couldn't hardly hear them, but
Yeah. Have you been to one of these before?
never been to one before. I didn't know what to expect.
I've always wanted to go. I've heard about them. And you're right. The acoustic's not good. They had like a wireless microphone and a boom box.
Yeah.
And they came in there and tried to rig that up. And I don't think one person in the group knows how to do the sound.
No.
Like there wasn't an audio visual
We
person.
didn't have an
They were
Alan.
all actors.
We should have had Alan come.
Yeah, Alan, you could have helped out a lot had you been there. So therefore, that means if you can't hear, you don't know what's going on. And we didn't really know what was going on. And they start off with, they give you like a brochure, a lot of reading material. Like here's some things to know about the characters as we tell the story, and each character comes up and tells their story. A guy dies, and you got to find out why he died, who murdered him possibly. Mm-hmm. And they did pretty good. Some of the actors did a good job as their characters telling the story, but you couldn't hear a lot of it. And they come to your table, and you're supposed to ask them questions. I didn't know what to ask.
We didn't know what to ask because we couldn't hear it.
But Julie, who's a school teacher, she had lots of questions. Yeah. So
it
was fun, but
it was okay. Yeah, well, the food was good.
Food was excellent.
Atmosphere was great, but and we didn't figure out who the killer was.
We were incorrect in our guess. And then we went to that Halloween bash, had a good time. The band was amazing. Elliot, what's the name of the band?
The Extraordinaires.
Had you heard of these guys before?
I had not.
I have heard of them, but I
Okay.
don't think I'd seen them. But very good.
I
they were
really
good.
enjoyed them because they have horns. Mm-hmm. We were talking trombone, sax, trumpet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And that just adds to a party atmosphere. And these guys really did a great job. So shout out to the Extraordinaires.
We danced our ass off.
Danced the night away. I was sore the next day.
Yeah.
Man, hungover.
Yeah, me too.
Elliot, did you have a good time at this? I know you were working it.
Yeah, I had a wonderful time cleaning up after your mooks, yes.
Did you bring in some shoes today? Mark Havelball, can you hand me these shoes over here? And what's the meaning behind this? You came in here with some pink slippers.
Yeah.
You want to? Hey, Alan, can you go back to the picture of Ken and Barbie? Or is it too late for that?
I was just tired of wearing them.
Yeah. Now, okay. So Nicole was wearing these shoes, and then they turned into this.
Yeah, she danced her way out of them.
Now, does she want these back, you think?
No, she left them there, and Elliot brought them.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll make sure that
We'll make sure
they
they go
stay in
into
my
the
car
garbage.
forever. But shout out to Mark Havelball for driving us home.
Yes.
Thank you, Mark. We got home safe.
Yes. Thank you
Very much.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Now, Isaiah, what did you do? I know you texted me. And I couldn't go, but I know you had something that you were planning. Talk about that.
Yeah, my mom threw a big Halloween party at our house, and Elliot actually showed up for like 30 minutes or so because he had to dip and go to the main cellar.
Yeah. And how was it?
It was fun. It was the usual suspects, my Aunt Penny, and everybody that was at my graduation party.
Okay. Did you dress up?
Yeah.
What were you?
Bush Light is the same costume that I wore last year on the show.
Oh, you were Bush Light again for a second year in a row. Okay.
Well, how's your Aunt Penny doing?
How
anyway?
is that?
She's doing good.
What did she dress up as?
Oh, she didn't dress up.
I feel like she could have been a good Penny. Just wear some sort of copper outfit.
Everybody needs an Aunt Penny.
Penny.
And the cops actually showed up next door.
Next door, what
yeah.
happened?
I don't they got a call saying that. So this girl called and said that her dad wouldn't give her teddy bear back.
Oh,
and
man.
they showed up and was asking my stepdad questions and stuff.
Oh, boy.
And I actually got a little bit nervous because I got some stuff in my desk. I ain't gonna go any further than that.
Oh, you thought they were gonna come in the house and search?
Yeah.
Your stuff.
Stuff.
You find your stuff.
I can't wait to find out what that is.
Does it have anything to do with Delta?
Yeah.
It's okay. Listen, were other people dressed up at your party?
Yeah, my cousin was dressed up. And his wife was dressed up as a mall walker. And I forgot what he was dressed up as.
Say that
A
again.
mall walker.
That sounds like
it
a
all sounds
character
the same.
on The Mandalorian.
Mall
Stay away
walk.
from the mall walkers. They're evil people. They wear Velcro shoes and don't walk all over
members
you.
only jacket.
The mall walkers are a dangerous breed. They're always up early in the morning.
Did anybody
They got-
know what that was? Did they know it was a mall walker?
Elliot
Got it.
Right
As
off.
soon as he walked in, he's like, "You're a mall walker."
How do you spell that? M-A-W.
Mall.
W-A-W.
K-E-R.
K-E-R. Mall
Mall
walker.
walker.
Yeah, don't.
Somebody make that T-shirt, please. Mall walkers. I love it. Well, did you enjoy candy? Did people trick or treat in your neighborhood?
No, we didn't have any trick or treat. Well, I didn't turn the light on, so.
Yeah.
And my parents were going to a trunk or treat at a church,
Yeah.
so I was just home by myself.
We had some trick or treaters at our house. My mom loves it. You know, she's had Halloween candy for a long time, and so she set up for this is Halloween night. I'm talking, and had the candy out. And our neighbors do a good job. I mean, I love my neighbor Billy and his wife Crystal. They're really good people, and he did like a little hayride for the kids and would go around the neighborhood. But we had trick or treaters come by the house, and I remember I didn't want to get out of the recliner. I was comfortable. I was watching football. I was watching 60 Minutes. I had pizza, and my mom. Our doorbell doesn't work, but we have a Ring doorbell, right? And so the Ring doorbell. It's solar powered and the battery's out, but it still will alert your phone that someone's at the front door because it's motion detection, right? So my mom's phone would go off every time someone would walk past it. Now she's left her phone next to me and she's over at the front door, so I'm the one who's like, "Mom!" She goes, "Oh yeah, there." So that was annoying.
Yeah.
But there's one girl. I was just sitting there watching football. And Mom comes walking in with a child.
Inside the house.
Yeah. I'm like,
nice.
"Oh, this is how you get them now,
Yeah.
right? You miss having grandkids and little kids. You're just going to take other people's kids. I see what's happening here." But no, the little girl had to use the bathroom.
Oh,
And
that
so
was sweet.
Mom let her in and use the bathroom. And she's like, "Right this way, take a left here."
And you're
I'm
like, what
"Oh,
the?
Here we go. Everybody come on in." I was in my PJs, hungover, my hair all smashed up, and here comes a little girl.
Mashed up.
How you doing, kid? Hope you washed your hands. But
Do you
it
know
was
what
a
it
good
means to be hungover?
Right, I don't want to say that. But all in all, we had a good Halloween. I hope you had a good Halloween and did not get stabbed. Because in the small town news story, we have a stabbing. So leave a message or a comment about that if you've ever been stabbed. But let's get on to the next segment. What I do here, you see, is I go to your Twitters. I click on your hashtag, and I look to see what are people talking about. And I let you know how we feel about it. We weigh in. It's how you know we're current. Not live, but close. It's a segment called Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. Well, I saw this come across the old Twitter sphere, and I felt, well, I know that guy. Got to talk about this, and he's right here behind me half the time. I did a little movie called Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. And by the way, this segment has a sponsor. Yeah, this segment is brought to you by Hendrick Honda Hickory. That's right. Hendrick Honda Hickory. I was down there the day before Halloween. Friday, 2 days before. And they had hot dogs and hamburgers.
Nice.
And it was delicious. And they do grill out from time to time. So even if you're not in the market for a new vehicle, but you see them out there cooking, stop in there and get yourself a hamburger. I'm telling you, they know what they're doing. And the onion rings, they make their own onion rings. French fries, delicious. Hendrick Honda Hickory for hot dogs, hamburgers, and Hondas. How about it?
Wow.
All right, lots of H's in that sentence. But I saw this trending. I'm like, Cal Penn and John Cho were in Harold and Kumar, and Cal Penn was in the news. Hashtag Cal Penn comes out as gay, and he's also engaged. And not that I care either way. I had no clue. I mean, I hung out with the guy. He never, I mean, not that there's, I don't have gaydar. You know, I can't, well, sometimes you can kind of tell.
Sometimes, yeah.
Couldn't tell. But I'm happy for him if it makes him happy because I like him as a human being. So if that makes you happy, that's great. He's engaged. But I've also heard that he is a NASCAR fan. That was part of the news. He said something, and I've glossed over this, but he thinks it's funnier that a lot of people are more shocked that he is a NASCAR fan than he is that he's gay. Yeah. Says Cal Penn even dishes on some deets from the book. He has a book, including the tale of how he met his partner, which entails an interesting tidbit about the real revelation here. The fact that he's apparently super into NASCAR. The dude is such a nice guy, proven in the fact that he gives our camera guy a copy of his book he was literally holding. It's called You Can't Be Serious, and it's out Tuesday. That was from TMZ reporter. But, yeah, I wonder who his favorite driver is. I haven't really figured this out. But that's, you know, probably Jeff Gordon.
So do we know who he's engaged to? Does it say?
I do not, because I haven't read
private.
this story yet. I just saw it. I'll read you a little bit.
Well,
Cal Penn
it's
says
okay.
he's sharing
It's
his life story, including the fact he's gay, to let others know that you can do anything while being true to yourself. Like, say, be a gay NASCAR fan. It says, we got the actor, this is from TMZ, Politico, now author, leaving 30 Rock Monday morning in New York City and asked how his coming out over the weekend is being received in Hollywood and beyond. And there's a chat they did. He said, so far, so good. He said, why, they asked him, why did it wait 11 years to share this? And he cracks a hilarious joke and then opens up. The Alan Jackson on TMZ.com. If you scroll down in that news story, there is a little video that Cal. Yeah, let's watch this video and see if we can figure out what. Let's hear it from Cal Penn.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, thank you so much for all the love on social media today. That's so nice. Second of all, I sent my book early to a couple of friends. Mindy Kaling, Ronan Farrow, Rob Gronkowski, Kiefer Sutherland, Andy Samberg, David Axelrod. I'm not trying to name drop. The reason I'm telling you this is, so we sent these blurbs out. They were kind enough to actually give me quotes on their first reactions to the book. We put it on the back cover of the book. And then I've been sitting on this for a couple of months because I felt like it was overly gratuitous to share this with people. And now I'm just like, well, shit, the book comes out on Tuesday, share it. So if you scroll that way, you'll see the very kind things that they had to say about this book. I hope you like what they had to say. I hope you like the book. Order it if you haven't already. And thank you. That's it. Have a great Halloween.
Oh, so it doesn't mention anything about it in that little video.
You got to buy the book.
But there you go. Look for a new Harold and Kumar, Get It On. That'll be a new sequel. He'll make that one now. Maybe now the Kumar is out. They should make a new Harold and Kumar with him out. You know, yeah. I know it's Cal Penn. It's two different people. Yeah. On a philosophical level, Cal Penn tells us he's coming out with all this now, including his relationship with fiance guy named Josh. That's all we know.
Okay.
In hopes of inspiring others to dream big, dare to do the impossible, and push themselves.
All right.
Yeah. So he's trying to sell a book. Congratulations. Good for Cal Penn. All right. What else was a hashtagging? And this one's a mystery to me. I don't understand. I have a theory. I'll read you. Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson were spotted holding hands, and Twitter went nuts. So I don't know what it is about this dude, Pete Davidson. Now, I don't think he's necessarily an ugly guy, but there's something mysterious about him that drives the good-looking girls crazy. I mean, his resume alone, in the terms of the women he's been with, Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale, and now Kim Kardashian. Kardashian. She was on an episode of SNL where they had a kissing scene where he was a inadequate genie, or she was a genie in a bottle, whatever. He was like an Aladdin dude or something. But anyway, they kissed. They met there, and I guess they hit it off, and now they're holding hands, and they may or may not be a couple. I don't know. I haven't read this whole story, but this could be one of them deals where it's like I'm just trying to get a little bit more press, you know. And all the relationships he's been in don't last that long.
I did not know that Kim and Kanye wasn't still together. How long?
I love
How
that
much
you're
out of the
so
loop
out of
am
it.
I am.
They've
I
been
didn't know that.
not together for a minute, and I hate that I do know it. By the way, I hate that I do know it. Mark.
I didn't know. So this
You
guy,
hate you didn't know it. I hate that I do know
well,
it.
this guy you're talking about, I didn't know who he was until you showed me his picture earlier. Had no idea.
But then you knew it.
Then I remember.
So you knew who it was.
Yeah, I've seen him in some
You
things.
just didn't know the name.
Yeah.
So he's on SNL. He's a comedian. I don't think he's that funny. But what do I know? I'm a 49-year-old dude. You know, it's not for me. It's for younger people. He's tatted up. He's this long, lanky-looking dude.
Would you like to have some of his lips, though?
Now, I'm starting to think that might be part of the deal.
I know.
Yeah. Like maybe girls like the lips. They do like that he's a tall guy and he's on SNL. But I think what happened was early on in his career, he got Ariana Grande, who's very hot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And other girls. And this is a thing that happens, you know. And I'm kind of blaming the ladies a little bit on this one for being a little naive sometimes when it comes to this. There'll be like a dude who's not that hot, who's with a super hot chick. And right away, all the guys are like, dude, lucky you're out of your league on this one. I don't know how you did that. It's kind of like, you know, they give you a little attaboy. But the girls, they start looking at that guy like there's something else there that I didn't see before. Because if this girl's with him, then there
Must be something.
must be something.
Yeah, I want some of that.
And then the mysterious ball keeps a rolling, and then he's done with this one, then there's another one. So I think there's part of that going on here. But, you know, I don't even think Kim Kardashian's the hottest Kardashian.
Me
Yeah.
either.
I don't even think even any of them are that hot. I never got that fascination to begin with, ever. She's boring to me. She never smiles. She's got a big ass, but there's a lot of girls with a big ass.
Yeah.
Why do we elect this one? There's nothing interesting about her to me. So, hashtag I'm over it. Hashtag congratulations, Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, I guess. I do not care either way. What are your thoughts, guys? Okay.
That was great. They both.
I'm like you. I don't think any of the Kardashians are pretty.
Yeah.
They got those big old duck lips. To me, they look like mallard ducks more than they do humans.
Mallard ducks.
And those
I like
annoying
that you were
voices.
specific with the type of duck. Yes.
Duck lips.
Elliot.
Yes. And they're annoying voices. I can't stand to listen to them.
Oh my God, they talk
So
like
great.
this. They do this thing called some people
like a
call
lazy-
it vocal fry.
lazy talk.
It's called vocal fry, and they think it makes them sound smart. How annoying is that? I don't like it when people do that. Please don't do it around me. I will stop listening to you. Marcus, how you doing over there, buddy?
Good.
I think we move on to a next segment. You know, there is a lot of sad, negative things going on in the news. A lot of politics, a lot of pandemics. Well, this next segment, we try and find the nooks and crannies, the stories that fall through the nooks and crannies. It's a segment that can be best described by Justin Clyde Williams.
Just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right, earlier in the show, I asked everyone if they've ever stabbed or been stabbed. Can't wait to read those comments when I get back in my hotel room tonight. Let me read you the headline. A woman in Kentucky, Corbin, Kentucky woman, allegedly stabs her cousin after getting into an argument over a sex toy. Well, I love the headlines because right away I'm thinking, what's the sex toy? What's the relationship with the cousin? It's Kentucky.
But it's a cousin.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. It's a cousin.
A Corbin woman is facing several charges, including second-degree assault, after she had allegedly stabbed her cousin following an argument over a sex toy. According to an arrest citation, an officer was dispatched to Mitchell Hill Road on Saturday afternoon in reference to a stabbing. It states Crystal Denham called 911, stating she stabbed her cousin, Michael Barton, who is also her neighbor. So she lives right next to her cousin. She was sweeping the porch when an officer got to the scene. Sounds like she's trying to cover tracks. She told the officer Barton came to her home and they got into an argument over the sex toy. She borrowed it, and he said he wanted it back. So there you go. Wasn't hers to begin with. Maybe it's like, how long did she have it? Was she supposed to return it already? What is the sex toy in your brain?
Oh, my God.
Lots of different sex toys out there.
There is?
First one you think of is a dildo.
Right.
Okay. But there's opposite of dildos that exists. You know,
Yeah, but what-
the old
what-
pocket vaginas?
Well, what good would it do her? Why would she
Maybe
want
she's
that?
into it. Maybe she's a lesbian.
Well,
Maybe she likes to, make out with it.
Oh, I don't either. It's got to be.
Could be some sort of vibrator, right?
Yeah.
Could be beads of a type.
Could be.
Benoit balls.
You know a lot about this stuff.
Listen, I'm an educated man.
Yeah, you've been around
I
49
know
years.
too many things.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about Pete Davidson, and I don't want to know about Benoit balls, but I do.
You just can't help it, can you?
Yeah, so let's find out if it tells us in the story. The citation says she told him to get off her property, and when he grabbed her by the elbow, she used the kitchen knife she was holding in her hand to stab him. So she came to the door with a knife. He said, "I want my dildo back." She goes, "Well, I'm using it. I don't know. Can't have it.
My
It's not
turn."
ready. Get off my property."
Yeah.
He did the Chad grab.
Yeah.
Grabbed the elbow, which someone did that to me the other night. I hate that.
Yeah. I
Forgot
used to
who
have
it
a
was.
supervisor that would do that. You knew you were getting screwed when he grabbed you by the elbow. He
Yeah,
wanted you
so
to do
for
something.
those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we call it the Chad grab because we had a buddy named Chad who was notorious for doing that elbow grab. And it usually happens when there's a lot of people around, lots of noise, lots of chaos, different conversations, and one guy wants to grab another guy and have a private conversation, or guy or girl, doesn't matter. And so what they do is instead of like grabbing you and saying, "Come here," they do a little elbow grab. Here, let's show everybody. The Alan Jackson, if you were to scoot over here. No, I got it. Mark Havaball, come over here. One of my interns, Mr. Havaball, who drove us around. I'm going to demonstrate the Chad grab on Mr. Havaball. So stand this way. Let's say you're at a party and you're talking to people. Chad grab, guy comes in and does this. Oh, it's the worst. Because it's kind of like a pressure point, too. It gets you right away,
Definitely pulls the direction.
Yeah, and you're like, and before you know it, Chad grab. So he tried to Chad grab his cousin, and she goes, "There will be no Chad grabbing. There will be a carving." And so she stabbed him. Said his injuries were considered minor, and he refused medical treatment. He told the officer that she began acting crazy, and she stabbed him when he went to leave. So, yeah, according to him, he was leaving, then she stabbed him in the back. After she took the man's sex toy, didn't give it back, then stabbed him. That is insult to injury. Says here, when the officer told Denham she was under arrest, she started to yell, and she wasn't going to jail. The officer pulled out a taser, and according to the citation, she formed a fist with each of her hands, bladed her body in a fighting stance.
Bladed?
B-L-A-D-E-D. Google that word. Because I'm reading what they wrote right here in this story, according to lex18.com. She formed a fist with each of her hands. Okay. All right, so I got that.
Fighting stance.
Bladed her body in a fighting stance, swelled her chest out, and began approaching the officer. Yeah, go ahead, Elliot. You made a thing.
Blading is when you turn your body away from the threat so less of your torso is visible to them.
Oh, it's like a karate stance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or kung fu.
Defensive move.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. bladed her body in a fighting stance, swelled her chest out, began approaching the officer. The officer stepped to the side, pushed Denham to where she became compliant and placed her under arrest. She was charged with second-degree assault, second-degree disorderly conduct, menacing, and resisting arrest. It doesn't tell us what the sex toy was.
Darn it.
I really want to know.
Well, she wound up with it.
She's still, yeah.
Yes, she
You know,
got
they
it.
say possession is 3/5 of the law. So if he let her borrow it and she didn't give it back, but she has possession of it, the law would be like, well, it's hers now, dude. You shouldn't let her have it.
Yeah, they need to
Although
work-
she's in jail, so maybe he can just go get it.
They need to work something out amongst themselves. You know, I keep it 3 days, and then you get it 3 days or whatever.
Right.
So, you know, the every other day thing's probably not working for them.
It's killing me to know what it was.
I know.
Has to be some sort of vibrator or dildo. I want to know more about the cousin, the dude. You know what I mean? I wish there was a picture of him. We have a picture of her, and, you know, she's not unattractive, right?
No, looks too young to be playing around with these toys.
Yeah, does it say how old she is? No, it doesn't say her age, but she looks young. Yeah. Probably wasn't the pocket vag. Most likely a dildo,
Yeah.
a vibrating dildo.
But what would he do with that?
Well, maybe he's got a freaky sex partner and he wants to put it on her. Maybe he likes to put it inside of his anus.
Oh, well,
You know, I'm saying it could be a homosexual.
That's exactly what it probably was.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's what floats your boat. Doesn't float my boat.
Me either.
I mean, that you guys know about. Anyway, I hope that they can get back together because family is important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially since Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is right around the corner. I'm pleading to the people of Corbin. Let's get these people back together on the right track. What drug do you think she was on? I like to play that game too.
What drug was she on?
I mean, think about it.
Oxys.
An oxy.
Yeah. Or a couple of them.
I don't know. Oxy to me is one of those drugs where you just don't care and you're lethargic. She seemed to have a lot of angry energy. I want to go meth. Elliot's nodding his head. Both interns nodding their
I
head
think
like
she
they
was
have
on
meth
meth.
experience. Huh?
Say that again.
Meth experience.
That Dusty Rhodes lisps going.
Yeah. So both of y'all think it's a meth situation? Bath salts?
Could
Huh?
be. Could
Maybe she wanted to take a bath with the dildo and the bath salts. Lots of mystery here. We're going to check in. We're going to keep an eye on the story, and when we have updates, we will let you know, okay? Anyway, Corbin, Kentucky, the town might be small.
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty then, we have a lot more show for you. Don't go anywhere. Please hit the share button. We have an iTunes review. We got a Hickory and Reep clip. My good buddy RENO Collier is going to zoom in, and me and Stamos here are going to bring back the old Goodwill Hunting. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey there, are you a business owner? Do you have a product that you're trying to sell? Well, maybe I could help you. I've got over 350,000 followers across all my social media, and every episode of Country-ish we do gets thousands of views. So if you have a product that you want me to try on the show or to talk about, go to countryish.com, click on sponsorship, and maybe your stuff could be right here on my stuff. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Country-ish. We'll see you all back here next week. Bicycle.
Great show, man. Hey, are you okay?
Well, you know, I got a lot of itching back there. I feel like there's fire ants in my pants. I don't know what to do. I can barely make it through tonight's show.
John, you're still live online right now?
So I guess it's not just me. Thanks, guys.
Here you go.
Wait a minute. You've had this in your bag the whole time?
Well, you bet. I keep this on hand for butt itch. This is actually the new Preparation A spray. It works fast and no touch. So, I mean, hey, what about the show, John?
All right, we are back. Hope you hit that share button. Yeah, Elliot, you raised your hand before we went to the break. Something you wanted to say about the small town news sex toy story?
Well, I did have a question.
Okay.
Being that it was a sex toy and it was in her possession, does that mean that she has squatter's rights?
Well, that's very good. Yes, she has squatter's rights. That's possession's 3/5 of the law. Very good, Elliot. And I just now realized it's a sex toy story. So I wonder if there's a Woody involved.
Oh. No, drum roll.
No, that's good. No.
No,
I
you don't like the drum roll.
Don't like
No,
that
I
one.
don't like that one. Never mind.
All right, listen.
We'll practice.
I appreciate you watching and sharing and all that jazz, but also a way you can help if you have no money whatsoever and you still want to help, you can do that. You can write us a nice review on Apple Podcast. And if it's nice and you give us 5 stars, we will read it on the show. And I believe we have a new one. Yes, Elliot.
I am going to defer to the golden voice.
Oh, please. This is the main job I wanted you for. Reading the iTunes Apple Podcast reviews in your lovely Hickory accent. Give me the name of the person, and then I'll give them old toot of the air horn.
Okay, the name is Carlos 91927 Oh, and it was 5 stars.
Very good. Let's hear it, brother.
He said, best in show, and then he goes on to say, nothing beats good old country boy humor and an NC State University man. Go Pack.
All right. I love it. Thank you, Carlos.
Fellow alumni.
287-684-5305.
8675309.
Exactly. All right. Well, you guys know I also do another podcast with Jon Heffron. It's called Heffron and Reep. And, well, I'm going to show you a clip of what we did last episode. Last episode, we had on the very funny Alonzo Bowden. And here's what you missed. Check this out.
I was talking once with Mike Lacey at Comedy Magic, and he was saying he'd run into Hartman at some event. To all your listeners, Robert Hartman's one of the guys who runs the entire corporate improv chain, whole bit. And he said, Robert told him, he said, man, you're lucky you can still book funny. Like the improv, like it's such a business that it's all about putting asses in seats and what do you draw or how little can we pay you or what, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all corporate analytics and this and that. It funny, I guess funny might be the 5th thing on the list or something like that. You know? And you guys know it. You know that like when we do TV or you get a special or like you said, you do Rogan, something like that, you get that spike and then they love you. And then that spike cools off and they're like, and you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If they could find a way to where people could play laser tag in a half hour and eat chicken tenders, they would do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you guys are. I'm at this point now where I just kind of roll with it, man. I'm like, look, I got nothing new to show you. If you don't want to book me at your club, like if you don't know who I am and what I do, I don't have any new tricks that are going to impress you.
Right.
Well, dude, Alonzo, I mean, now imagine me and Reep how hard it is being a 50-year-old white guy. Like,
don't you feel so sorry for us?
You guys had a good run. All right. You had a good run.
Man.
You're taking advantage of it. I don't know.
I didn't know we had this whole time, dude. All right, Heffron and Reep, everybody. Don't forget, we have a new episode tomorrow night right here on this very channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll tease it. Jon Heffron's got big news tomorrow night. So you want to come back tomorrow night and watch that all-new Hereford and Reap. All right. Our guest tonight, I'm doing shows with him as well. I believe one of the funniest human beings on the planet. Would you agree?
Very funny.
I love this man, and I can't wait to work with him again, and I can't wait for you to meet him and talk to him again. Let's welcome to the show the very funny RENO COLLIER. And here he is right now, the very funny, very lovable Mr. RENO COLLIER. What's happening, buddy?
What do you say, my man?
I'm excited, dude. We got some gigs coming up. Can't wait to get Evansville, Indiana. I'll just go ahead and plug them right out the top, dude. Evansville, Indiana, Reap and Reno. Then from there, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Reap and Reno, Rafter Shaking, Biscuits Baking. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the 19th is Evansville. The 20th is Bowling Green.
Oh,
right?
I got them reversed. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll be there. It's going to be fun. Good to see you. I haven't talked to you like this in a minute. We've both been ships passing in the night. How was your Halloween? Do you do anything fun, like try to scare the kids, or you have a routine at the door, anything like that?
No, my dog does it.
Oh.
My dog just goes berserk, man. Every single little kid that comes up. And I mow down. I got these fake ass, these are plastic, like they're temporaries.
How long have you had them?
Like a week, but they're coming off in a week.
They look good, dude. I knew something was a tiny bit different. It looks good, man. Congrats. These are fake as hell, too. These 4 right here are veneers, but you do get the temporaries first.
Yeah, I have them, but there's like coffee leaking in the top or something. One of them looks straight freaking, I just walked out of the hills. Like, I mean, it's got a big black spot. And I called my dentist. I'm taking pictures. I'm like, dude, there's something going down in it. And he's like, it's coffee. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I got a week. And I have Invisaligns. Look, I got Invisaligns on the bottom. To pull my teeth back on the bottom. And then the top ones, these are fake. Dude, I'm going to lose it. Like the constant feeling of plastic in my mouth makes me want to strangle somebody.
Have you had weird...
I can't eat the candy.
Yeah, right. I know.
The milk does. It's like I put it in. It's like the bottom pops up and the top feels like it's coming out. There's stuff and it just sucks, man.
Well, I mean, okay, so I went through that too. And I bit into a piece of broccoli with those temporaries. And I thought maybe the broccoli would have been steamed or cooked or soft, and I bit into it thinking that, and it came right off, dude. And I happened to be in Vegas, and it was a weekend, so I had like 3 days of me like, and you know what your teeth look like underneath that.
Oh God, dude, it's so funny. Like my teeth were numbed, like down to almost nothing, and I had the gas thing in my nose, so I'm kind of, and I'm like, and you smell it, and then I look at it, he goes, look, because he's my friend. He puts the thing in front of me, and I smiled, and it was just, I mean, dude, I don't even know how to explain. It was like watching that White documentary. That guy from West Virginia that did the math and tore up the
Yeah, that's 100%. We are hillbilly underneath these fake teeth right here. And you have the same problem I did with the bottom teeth. Your bottom teeth were probably coming out and grinding down these two, right? Yeah. And so they had to push them back.
And you could whistle really good. Like, and I do this thing in my act where I go, and I can't make the sound now. So when I get to that joke, I'm like, there's sucks. And I don't want to pull my teeth out in front of everybody. Hey, hold on a minute. Let me just show you what I can't make the sound.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Did you have a bit about just like old guys when they get to a certain age and certain words that they say, there's always a whistle involved? I can't do it either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that whistle's gone.
This guy Moped, his sentences fade off into a whistle. He's like, there you go, come up there.
Yeah.
But it gets caught in these fake Halloween teeth.
I mean, listen, that's a good bit. And you might have to say goodbye to that bit now because of your Invisalign. You can pop them off.
I think after my dental work they will put in teeth that I can whistle. I'm going to ask him just to leave a little bit, just a crack.
I bet your dentist thinks that's the most funniest thing ever. He's like, listen, I appreciate all you're doing to make me look like a normal, beautiful human being, but I'm a comedian, dude. I got to have this whistle. That's great.
If I can't whistle, I got nothing. I got nothing. Dude, I was cutting the grass like an hour ago. I was outside cutting the grass, and I was trying to go through bits in my head.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there going, shh, shh, and I couldn't hear it anyway because of the lawnmower. So my neighbors probably think there's something really wrong with me. Like, I used to do this thing when I used to dip and try to hide it from my ex-wife. When I was cutting the grass, I'd move it from side to side based on where the window was, because she'd always try to catch me dipping. So I had to be cutting grass like this. I'd be like this, and then when I turn, I go and whip it around.
That's great.
So stupid.
That's awesome, man.
Dude, you know what's so weird to me is looking at myself in this when I laugh at what you say and seeing these giant teeth that I have, like I'm almost like showcasing them.
Can you take them out?
Yeah. They don't come out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's this thing. This thing comes out.
Yeah.
That comes out, but it smells.
It looks good.
I brush my teeth.
I had. Do you have dogs? You have dogs, right?
Yeah.
Be careful, because if you leave.
Oh, he already ate one.
Oh.
I had to cram. This one's 2 weeks early. He ate the one from a month ago, 1 day in. So I was like, I'm not paying to have new ones. So I was 2 weeks early. I took another one and just mashed it down in there.
Oh, right, because you're supposed to wait till your teeth are ready. Right.
Yeah, because they're supposed to go in order. My dog looked like he had it in his mouth. Like it was sticking out the front, and there's this mangled plastic, and I walked in and saw him. Dude, I swear to God, like, I know my wife gets mad. Sometimes I think I could do something bad to this dog. Like, I love him, and I don't want to shock him. I got a shock collar, but when he came out and had these things, you know how expensive they are?
Yeah.
When he had him hanging, he was looking at me like he was taunting me. Like, you want some, man? I got your mouth thing. Come get some. And I'm like, Bo, I'm telling you. And he's like, argh, argh. And he's like grinding his teeth at him. And I'm like, damn. So I mashed this one down too early. And I don't know what it's done to my teeth.
Dude, honestly, you look fantastic, Reno. This is really. And your hair, like you're getting some gray in there. You kind of look like an established, wise man with a beautiful smile. Dude. You know, you got Kris Kringle kind of look happening right now. You know,
dude,
like a young
honestly,
version.
My tree's already up. I will be Santa Claus if I'd do it.
I think you would be a great Santa Claus. But what, you know, the people I noticed who are always the Santa Claus, not always, but sometimes you're thinking, dude, that's their whole year round thing. Like they kind of, that's their one gig. You've got a lot of stuff going on, but if you were really to do a good Santa, you could do better than the guys who actually look forward to it all year. You know, you could come in and steal their thunder.
But dude, you know, they're probably good at it when they start thinking about it. But after doing it for like 6 years, they're walking around, and every time they go to a store, some little kid's like, "It's Santa." And he's like, "Shut up. Right. I am not. Right. I work at Nissan." You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got to get on their nerves. Or maybe they just love it all the time. You know, it's like they want that. I always find it weird when you see a guy who's, you know, dressed as Santa, and then like a month later you see him and he's at like a Harley Davidson rally. You know, he's like, then he's got his shirt off and you see all these tattoos. You're like, wait a minute, my kids was on that dude's lap last month. Something's weird here.
Dude, those guys that are Santa all year round are always in like an 84 Toyota truck. You know, like on the back it says like yo, they just leave the yo and then it's like ho ho ho. Like, it's all, you know how Toyota people leave the yo painted?
Yes.
And then it's like, but whenever you're a kid and you used to see people like that and you're like, oh my God, is that really him? And then he gets in like this busted up car and it's like, well, he has a sled at home, I guess.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right. What else you got going on? You got some other tour dates?
Yeah, this weekend, the 5th and 6th, it's a special event at the Des Moines Funny Bone.
Special event.
I love that club. You're going there too, aren't you?
Yes, I love Des Moines. One of the best funny bones in the country.
It is, man. I can't wait. And then you and I, the 19th of November in Evansville at the KC Newsom Center.
Right.
In Evansville. And then the 20th, you and I are in Bowling Green at the National Corvette Museum. And then the 27th, I'm in Peru, Indiana, and then on from there.
Peru, Indiana on the 27th.
Yes, sir.
What is that gig?
It's a little theater
nice.
place that they have there. Yeah, it's fun, man.
Where can people buy tickets? Reno Collier dot something?
RenoCollierComedy.com.
Wait a second. Did you know
I got a new website.
Oh.
The Chinese people stole my RenoCollier.com. We went back and forth with them. They turned it into a boxing website, which really pissed me off. It just opened, so I had to be .net for a while.
Yep.
But now I got RenoCollierComedy.com. It's a brand new website. It's got a whole bunch of stuff on it. It's really cool if people want to check it out. And if you see something that you want on there, just shoot me a message on whatever.
Yeah. There you go, folks. Check him out. Check us out. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Reno Collier. I love you.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah, love me some Reno Collier and his brand new choppers. Come see us do comedy together. All right, I say we move on to our final segment, and I gotta say, I really miss this, dude. We haven't done it in quite some time, but now that it's just me and you here together, I say we do it. What we do is, I will go. I gotta be honest with you. I lied to you earlier. I was just goofing around. I was just trying to be funny. Thought it'd be funny to tell you it was John Stamos's brother. It's not really his brother. His real name is Mark Hunt. Marcus Hunt. And we like to go to Goodwill and buy gifts for each other for $5 or less. And we exchange them on the show. I don't know what he got me. He doesn't know what I got him. But it has to make sense as to why we got the gift. It's a little and we unbox them right here on the show. So it's unboxing and Goodwill hunting sort of in one segment. It's a segment that we like to call...
Yep.
Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill!
And I've been running. I've got more stamina now.
Did you put your head out like this?
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
knew you were in
he's
for
in
it.
for it.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
My face was already turning red. And
Yes. Oh, I thought you just pointed your face on your shirt.
Yeah, this was red, but I'm cramping up in my rib cage right now.
Feels good to get all that out there, don't it?
It's tough. All right.
Okay.
So, would you like to give me a gift first, or should I give you a gift first? You tell me what you want to do.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. So, got you a little something for you and your mother to enjoy.
That's my mom. That's my roommate, Betty
Reep.
Reep.
That roommate, keyword.
Mimosa.
Yep.
We live together.
And you have recliners right beside you. So you have a recliner, she has a recliner, and then you watch TV together.
We do,
Right.
man. We're good. We get along pretty good.
Yeah. And
We like to watch stuff with numbers in it.
With
20,
numbers.
48 hours, 60 minutes.
Yeah. And
murder. She likes murder, I'm discovering.
does she? So 48 Hours is probably one of her favorites.
Yeah, totally.
I love that show too. But there's one thing that you share. You probably go back and forth with a lot with a certain device. So, and this will get lost easy if you're not careful. And you can't. Sometimes you can't see it very well. So anyway, I'm gonna give you something that you and your mama can use together when you're sitting in a recliner together.
I can't wait to see what is inside of this right here. What is?
It's some.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, of course.
Let's this box. For the audio portion.
Dramatic it. Yeah.
It's also like ASMR if you're just listening. I'm opening the box.
Yes. Open the box.
There we go. It's in a bag too.
In a Goodwill bag. Yes.
Bubble wrap. Look at this son of a gun.
Hold that sucker up there.
Wow, dude.
$2. So I got you guys a remote you'll never lose, and your mom will have no problem. I don't know if it'll connect to
It's a universal
smart TV,
remote.
but it says universal. It should
says
connect.
it right here on the back.
Yeah.
It's a universal remote. It complies with Part 15 of the FCC rules.
And it's the good thing about this one is it's got the VCR button on it.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got a VCR.
Jumbo universal. Yeah. I hope this works. I'm going to try to hook
get that
this
connect,
up.
Yeah, to your smart
because I
TV.
will tell you, my mom and I, we both wear glasses from time to time. We can't see.
Yeah.
This will help. Definitely help my mom. Cable, TVR, VCR, DVD, satellite.
Satellite dish.
Sleep, guide, menu, go back, code search, volume, channel.
It's got everything you need on
Look
it.
at this, dude. Batteries, no batteries included.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We'll have to get you
didn't
some
go-
batteries for it.
didn't go
Didn't
all
go all out, but it would have been probably $3 if it had batteries in it.
Right. This whole thing was $2.
$2. Stayed well below the
Yeah,
budget.
you did it. Okay. Jumbo. This is made in China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't lose this son gun.
No.
It's also good self-defense. You know what I mean? Like you could
could throw it at somebody.
Right. If you threw this, you could easily knock somebody out with this, depending on where you hit them. So thank you.
You're welcome. Hope you guys enjoy, and hope you can let us know if you get it to connect.
Appreciate it. All right, so let me get you something. It's my turn to give you a gift from Goodwill. Couple things I know about my friend Marcus. Well, back in the day, before we used a ditty, at yesterday's, we called you what we call a speaker dancer.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what a speaker dancer is, that's the kind of a, wow, that threw me off because I said Elliot looks a lot different. Mark Havaball has replaced Elliot's position. Good to see you, Havaball. Took
Glad
me a
you could
second.
finally make
Threw
it.
me off. All right. Speaker dancer. In case you don't know what a speaker dancer is, that's the guy, there's only maybe a handful of speaker dancers. Not everyone is allowed to get on a speaker and dance. You have to look good. The club has to verify.
Pretty much. You have to be invited up there.
You can't be
just anybody.
not pretty to look at and be on a speaker. That's not going to look good for business.
You got to have a little rhythm.
So it's like a model job.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They need like
definitely-
good-looking dudes up there. Oh, and rhythm.
Yeah.
You should be able to dance and look good. So I know that was your position at yesterday.
They would like my pager up. Won't know if I was going to be there that night to get on the speaker.
The old speaker dancer, Stamos. That's right. And but now you is a ditty.
Yeah,
You got two kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
19,
Good
11.
kids.
Yeah, good kids.
and I figured this would be something that your kids would like for you to have. To show off their daddy's dancing skills in front of their kids. Maybe Ella will have a sleepover one day. Maybe Harrison will have a sleepover. This would be a fun night for the kids to get their ditty involved. My gift to you.
Daddy involved dancing speakers.
Correct. Let's see what we got in here.
There's so much rap.
Yeah. Takes a minute, huh? Wonder what's in there.
Okay.
Boom. Looky here now. Well, I tell you.
Dad dance mat.
That's
The
right.
Dad dance mat. Celebrate the ultimate in dance floor dynamism.
Celebrate the ultimate in dance floor dynamism.
with this dad dance mat.
Yeah.
Some dads just want to have fun, and even for those that don't and won't, this is just what they need.
See, I don't think your kids know how good of a dancer their daddy is. And maybe this is just the game that
To
would
bring me back out of
that could
my
teach 'em.
slump. Yeah.
So, comes complete with a little spinny thing. You spin it, and then he's going to do that dance. Maybe it's freestyle. You know, maybe it's the classic dad dance. I don't even know what that is. Drive my car dance.
Oh, yeah.
Bam. Man about the house dance. I don't know what some of these are. They're just making these up. I think you have to make them up. Or maybe there's a video that'll tell you how to do the dances. Oh, no. Open up the thing because it actually tells you. Do you mind if we open it and show everybody?
You're going to get it back in that box. You go ahead.
Interns, open that. And let's have it ready. And then I need you to also put it back in this box for Mark Stamos so he can share it with his kids. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I want to know what some of these dances are, maybe some of the dance moves. Oh, it's a mat. Yeah, it's just a piece of vinyl, you know. It looks like it could be inflated.
Hold that up,
huh?
yeah. You would think so.
All right. So let's read. Can you read some of these, Marcus?
Only here because I have to be. That's a dance. Classic dad. Drive my car.
I got an idea. I want my interns to hold this in front of this camera here. So you stand right here, Elliot, and you stand right there. And then that way I can look at it, and I can still be on the camera. Here we go. Yes. All right. We've got the classic dad. We got only here because I have to be. And it looks like there are stand in the middle. Head, nod your head, hands firmly in the pockets. Oh, yeah, so that's
the dad dance,
like, you just do this.
The golfer swing.
Oh,
That's a dad
self-explanatory. Dance. Classic dad. I got to read the classic dad. That is step forward, step back, slightly move arms up and down, maybe add a clap. It's a glare on it. Clap to mix it up. Avoid bending anything. Classic dad.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty
that's just kind of like
non-strenuous dances. Yeah. It's nothing like I'm used to from the speaker days.
Yeah, no, this is for people who are not flexible whatsoever, have no flexibility.
So that would be yours.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Drive my car. You just drive the car. I love it. So there you go. That is the dad dance mat.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for that.
You don't have to fold that back up. I was just kidding. It's going
inflatable?
Straight home.
It's not inflatable, is it? Yeah. No. I hope you're able to use that.
Thank you. That's a good gift. What'd you pay for that, you think?
That's about $3.
Very good. Very good. Never know what you're going to find
Came out ahead. Oh, also, before we wrap this one up, I'd like to talk about the last episode you were on here.
Okay.
I want to talk about the wig that you bought at Goodwill.
Okay, what about it?
I forgot how much did you say it retailed for?
$149.
And so you had a receipt.
Yeah.
So tell me how you discovered the original price. I forgot.
Somebody had the wig was in a box. Okay. Somebody put the original receipt in the box from 2006.
Just the wig.
They had bought some different items at this wig store down in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh.
But the wig itself was $149. They spent like close to $600 in hair.
So you bought a $149 wig for how much?
$5.
$5. And now where's that wig now?
Alan has it.
The Alan Jackson has the wig. I saw a picture of you and your lovely wife dressed as a Hulu series, right, Alan?
Yeah, we were vampires from that show, What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes. So do you still have the wig?
So I actually ended up wearing a different wig than the one Stamos gave me, but I do have Stamos's wig at my house.
I would like to see how much you could get for it. It would be great if you
make money off of it again?
I mean, isn't that what you said you wanted to do? Try and sell it on eBay and get.
Yeah, I would definitely like to get my money back.
Yeah,
and then some. Yeah,
149. I would say like a little find right there.
Yeah, so I googled that name brand, and it's a very popular brand of wigs.
Do you remember the name?
Not offhand.
Okay, all right.
But I
was
will.
Curious. I sprung that on you last second.
It's okay.
But that's the great thing about Goodwill Hunting.
You never
know what you're gonna find.
That's right.
It's kind of like the Forrest Gump. Yeah, we're the Forrest Gump of gifts.
Yeah. I'll always enjoy some Goodwilling.
All right, boys. Well, I think we did a good job in here today. That segment's over. That was Goodwill Hunting. All right. Thank you, everybody. Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Good to see you. Like I said, I'm working right now. Hope you left a comment. I will read it later tonight. Hope that you hit the share button. Hope that you will come on my cruise If you're not, maybe next time. Hope you'll come see me and Reno Collier out there doing stand-up, or even just me. I got tour dates all over countryish.com. If you go to countryish.com, click on tour dates, you can see where I'm going next and get yourself some tickets. I'm still doing cameos. Go to cameo.com/Jon Reep for that. Ginger Beard Man, still up there on Amazon Prime, baby. Ginger Payne, still on YouTube. Any final thoughts before we wrap this one up? Mark, have a ball.
I just want to let you know, after helping you out this weekend, I figure you guys owe me.
Okay.
So after this segment, since you got that big remote, as soon as you get the TV that is proportioned to that remote, I want to come over and watch some football games.
Oh, good point. That'll be a minute.
And that'll be with rabbit ears as well.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
It'll be the opposite. It'll be like a ton. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. If you went to someone's house and had a gigantic remote, their TV was like this. All right. Well, for the Alan Jackson, for Mark Havaball, for Elliot the intern, for intern Isaiah, for Marcus Stamos, I have been and shall remain Jon Reep, and I wish you goodbye, Sickle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Dance mat, activate, spin the wheel. What does it say? Fishing for compliments dance. How does that go? The fishing for compliments dance. Throw the line, reel them in. Oh yeah, so it's like this. You go, fishing for compliments. What?